How is it going, guys? We are back out at Paragon Performance with the WRX. This time around, we've got the Cobb top mount intercooler and charge pipe installed. Last time we had the GrimSpeed front mount intercooler. Graham from Boosted Performance Tuning is gonna work his magic, and we're gonna see if we can notice any differences.
Okay, so here's the results. So the red run was last time with the front mount intercooler, and blue run is final run now. Both with the same ethanol content. Only thing that's different is you guys took off the GrimSpeed front mount and changed to a Cobb top mount. And I tuned it right exactly to the same point both times, just so we could see an apples to apples comparison. There is a little bit of difference in the weather factors, a little bit of correction difference there, but we've got that on the screen so you can see that. But it's pretty much the same, just about the same peak numbers, pretty much the same down low. There's a little spot here basically between 4,700 and about 6,000 where the front mount had an advantage. It was able to get some more air into the engine and make a bit more power there, but otherwise pretty darn close. Here's the really interesting data to me that I was interested to see was how does this intercooler perform? And what we're looking at here is the intake temperature going into the manifold. So after it goes through the intercooler, we have that sensor on these cars. I've got 3 overlaid graphs on here. The blue one is the front mount on this car last time. And you can see that from the start of the run to the finish of the run, there is basically no change in temperature. That's pretty common with a front mount because they're so efficient. Green on the graph here is a very similar setup car, also running ethanol, but using a different brand of top mount intercooler. And this is what I typically see with top mounts is the beginning of the run to the end of the run can change as much as 30 degrees. Sometimes less, sometimes more. In this case, 33 degrees. The Cobb top mount today is only changing from a starting point of about 84 to 86 and going up to 99 degrees. Very small change in the charge temperature essentially through the run, which is very impressive. Best I've seen so far on a top mount.
All right, guys, we have made it back from the dyno. Since Graham kind of went through everything already, I'm gonna skim through the dyno graphs with you guys. If you take a look, you can see we lose a tiny bit of power in the mid-range, but the peak power output is essentially the same. Another thing to note is that the temps in the Cobb top mount intercooler compared to another competitor's, it just does a whole lot better. Graham actually said this was one of the best ones he's tuned, and you can tell by looking at this graph here that the competitors, you see that the temperature goes up quite a bit, whereas the Cobb top mount intercooler doesn't rise all that much at all. So I'm really happy with the route we went on this. You really don't need a front mount intercooler unless you're pushing a lot of power, like over 400 or 500 horsepower. So this is gonna do plenty for our application. If you guys are interested in picking one up for yourself, the link is down in the description. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.